character's name is Sporez. Our team members are Kyurhee, Park, and Chon. The game we choose for our team project is called Spore. Spore is a simulation game that lets us experience the evolution of life. It was designed by Ruon, also known as the designer of the Sims game, and released to the public in 2008. Spore presents a variety of simulations and gives players the freedom to grow through creative behavior. So that Kyurhee planet is our first attempt, and we need to choose another new planet. So as you can see, each evolutionary stage the game introduces presents new challenges and opportunities for the player. We start as a cell. We need to choose whether the cell is carnivore or herbivore. There are discussions about carnivores and herbivores, and we choose carnivore. We guess that the gameplay will be very different between carnivores or herbivores. Because we choose carnivores, we are going to be eating meat instead of plants. And choosing carnivore will help to experience the game's different play modes and battle many enemies. This part is kind of prologue of this game, and this is how cells from meteorites that first on the planet. So here's the first stage named Tide Pool. We need to earn DNA points to go to the next stage. And now we will start as a small cell. We consume red food to grow, but we cannot eat green food because we are carnivores. We color mate to enter the cell creator, which means we make a children. As we create children, we are able to design our cell. One of the most unique aspects of Spore is the freedom we have to design our evolving creatures. We can choose different parts of the body, tail, eyes, and mouth, but first we will change the body color. And we can also control the size of the mouth and size of the eye. And we design and equip different parts to boost our attack, like this. Our cell name is Pinky. And there's a new cell that's evolved now. Here is where we find the positive aspects of modding in this game. This is because it allows players to develop their characters with freedom and creativity. Evolving from cell to creature is as quick and simple as learning the game's tutorial. We learn how to hunt, survive, and evolve by creating children. Now our cell has a brain. Now we can go to the land. When we check this history chart, the game shows the graph of the evolution with the detailed information such as how many we killed, ate, and hunted with the evolution of appearance. Now to become a creature, we need to add legs. After the cell stage, we are now on the land. The next stage is creature stage. We learn how to impress or attack other creatures by using skills as we evolve. And as we evolve, we gain new parts of the body like this. Because we already pre-gamed before taking video, we know how to evolve quickly by making enemies and winning fights against them, which will lead us to become a top of the food chain rather than creating allies for faster gameplay. Here we can also find the negative side of modding in this game. In this way, a mod where it is more efficient to create enemies and kill them than it is to create allies could unbalance the game. In addition, the brain created when we were cells grows over the play stage, which means our creature gets smarter and wiser. While we are evolving, we enhance the strike and charging attributes, among other attack attributes, to improve our attack power. To enhance the strike and charging attributes, we added the other design parts that are specialized for the attack. As we get wiser, we learn a skill called picking, which allows us to join forces with our allies to defeat enemies. We now clear the creature stage by being at the top of the food chain. Now we are in the tribal stage, a more advanced stage where we have a village chief who can lead our tribe members. From now on, we are able to run our tribe and collect meat, a resource for our tribe members, and evolve and strengthen it at the same time. We can also build an arsenal, buildings for sociability, food storage, and healing. We are going to play like the previous stage. We are going to capture and pillage rather than alliances to evolve faster. We got the totem by capturing the other village. Earning totems are the trophies of victory. We created many children of our tribe to defend our village, as other tribe members would attack our unoccupied village when we went to capture other villages. So we divided our actions into two groups, those who capture and pillage other villages and those who defend our village. Here, almost half of our tribe members died, which made it difficult to defend our village. However, by having children at the same time as our tribe members died and gaining meat, we overcame the difficulty and captured all of the villages on the map. Now we are moving on the next stage of our evolution by capturing all the village. We build and design our city halls. This is our vehicle, and we are going to design with a focus on attack. Here we can access a more developed civilization than before. So we also create resource exploitation areas called spicy geysers to earn capital for our people. After gaining the capital, we build and design houses, factories, cars, ships, planes, and entertainment facilities. And each of these facilities changes the satisfaction level of our citizens. In particular, building factories increases the dissatisfaction level of our citizens, and building entertainment facilities increase the satisfaction level of our citizens. In addition, the more we capture other countries, the more we learn skills to defend and develop our country. As we attack and capture another country, we give the country a choice. Due to their response, the choice to develop the territory is different, economically or military. We choose other countries to be military because it makes us a stronger fighting force and increases our chance of winning when we attack another country and go to war. On the other hand, we can also be friendly with other nations. We don't need to go to war with them if we give them a gift. This is one way to communicate with other nations and create harmony, not just competition. We chose the blue country and eventually succeeded in establishing friendly relations. We could establish friendly relations with other nations, countries, and govern our territory peacefully. However, to clear the civilization stage, we need to increase our capital to increase our offensive power and go to war with other nations to expand our territory and colonize all the nations. Now, we are the only nation left in this world and the game's Spore has ended. After reaching the end of the game, looking the game in MDA perspective, Spore is an example of how each element of the MDA framework and it works in harmony to create engaging gameplay. First, in mechanics, Spore offers a variety of gameplay elements in each stage. Players start from cells, increase cell size, evolve it, and eventually build airplanes, among other features. It includes genetic manipulation, hunting, evolution, and interaction with peers. However, the keys and ways to play the game keep changing depending on the evolutionary stage. In dynamics, it shows how the player's choices affect the game world. However, the easy way to evolve was to defeat enemies. Of course, there was a way to make allies and work together, but this was the way difficult to evolve quickly. Finally, in aesthetics, Spore offers a diverse aesthetic experience. Players can enjoy a unique experience by designing creatures, setting the background music, designing buildings and vehicles, and interacting with their peers. The game emphasizes the visual and audio design evokes emotions and promotes immersion in the game world.